y'all, Lilly is not playing about those savings cards, and you cannot double coupon, okay? Let's get into it. Welcome back to Weight with Jazz, a safe space to discuss all things weight related, a little bit of my life, and everything else. This economy is in shambles. Anyway, so your girl went and picked up her zepbound 5 milligram, 2-month supply, picking up my 3rd box today. Had to wait a little time in between the last pickup yesterday because the system needs time to process the Eli Lilly savings discount again. Okay, listen, it couldn't have been done all at once yesterday for some reason. So I only got my 2 boxes, grabbing a 3rd box today. What I came across and I thought was really interesting, because I had the mindset of using Eli Lilly savings card and my single care savings card. I was trying to double coupon, thinking that it would knock an extra $200 off. In a perfect world, yes God. I'm like, we use coupons all the time, purchasing our groceries using the double coupon method. Nope, not applying to zepbound or Manjaro. Eli Lilly savings card only with commercial insurance or single care or other RX discounted coupons. You pick one or the other. Of course, I chose Eli Lilly savings card because that's the least price. That's the most affordable price over the RX coupons. But man, it would have been amazing for me to have been able to use the Lilly savings card as well as the single care card. I would have hit the jackpot for me. That would have knocked that down, so it was about $300 a piece. Okay? Nevertheless, knocked it to $550, $553. Grateful for that. Grab another one later today. Then grabbing another box next month. Let's get it. So far, 12-month supply and growing. All right. And then I just got my Lipo B refilled. That's on the way. Because I also take Lipotropic Mid B12, okay? For muscle support, muscle growth, fat burning, and hair, skin, and nail support. Metabolizing support, energy, which is connected to your energy, so it boosts your energy. So it's an amazing treatment in my opinion. Something that I use regularly. Will continue to. All right. So this is interesting and could be confusing to people coming in who can't get the medication zepbound Manjaro approved through their insurance. Non-commercially related, through the insurance itself. How can they get some type of discount with the medication? So if you have non-commercial insurance that cannot be connected with the Eli Lilly savings card, so you can't get the Eli Lilly savings discount. The Eli Lilly savings discount cannot be applied. But an RX coupon discount can be applied with non-approved insurance. So if your insurance cannot cover it, the medication itself, even without the Lilly savings card, and then the insurance is not eligible for the Eli Lilly savings card discount, The option for discount is a standard RX discount. Single care discount coupon is the cheapest at this time. About $9.65 and some change. Check it again, maybe lower. Check it whenever you fulfill your refills. Submit your request or whatnot. I usually do through my Walgreens portal, and then I'm able to pull up the RX discount. But I'm not applying it because it's more expensive than using the Eli Lilly's discount. But it's still an option for those who cannot get the Eli Lilly savings discount. Because that's the thing. A lot of people assume, okay, they can't get the insurance to approve. They can't get the miraculous $25 a month zepbound and Mounjaro. That's very selective, and it just depends on your insurance and its copay details. Some people pay more than $25, $25, but they still pay drastically cheap. A cheap copay, it all depends on your insurance. And then how that calculates once the Eli Lilly savings card is applied. It's not always $25. Some do, but it's not always $25. My copay would have been $40. Okay? Look at that savings. It wouldn't have been $25, it would have been $40. But mine doesn't cover it, but my insurance is eligible for Lilly savings card coverage. So that is my option, but the option for those who don't have that approvable insurance will have to be the RX discount coupons. And they can vary, like I said, $9.65 for the single care card, and then it can even go, up to $1,100 or so. You just got to fish through the coupons. But I think an understanding of that is definitely necessary, because many new people coming in to the GLP1 adventure, journey, lifestyle, what have you, just think that, okay, insurance is going to approve it, and insurance doesn't approve it, then I still get, some type of discount with Eli Lilly savings card. And that's not the case. It's more complicated than that. Now, let's go a little deeper into actually getting the prescription filled through the pharmacy, the process that's required. Okay, so let's say, boom, you don't have Eli Lilly savings card. I'm going to give you scenarios for both. We're going to go without the Eli Lilly savings card, single care RX coupon or other RX coupon. Bam, you ready. You're going to the pharmacy to pick up prescriptions, and pay for them using your RX coupon savings, right? Now, it's not going to be as easy as that, because there has to be further administrative processing by the pharmacist. They are going to have to, if you don't let them know before arriving, after putting in that script request, they're just going to assume that you're paying full price, the actual sticker price, and they're going to process it as a sticker price. Sticker price is about what, $1,300, something around that. Talking about for zepbound and Mounjaro, they will give you the full sticker price per box. In order to get that RX coupon, we're talking about the RX coupon right now, not the Lilly savings card, they're going to have to still process it as a form of insurance, even though it's not insurance. The system still processes it as a form because it's a discount. So they got to go back, rebag it up, tag it up in order to check it out to you. Otherwise, you're going to get the official full price. So it has to go through a level of processing. It's not just you walking in, request a script, full price, in and out. You have to let them know over the phone that you're using this. You plan on using this savings card, the single savings card or RX savings card, or let them know when you get there, and then they're going to have to reprocess it. Now, to use the Eli Lilly savings card, it goes through a level of administrative process and approval too when you go to the pharmacy. Otherwise, it's going to get rung up at the original price. What is required when you use the Eli Lilly savings card is a diagnosis code that has to be provided by your primary physician who gave you the prescription. So there's a code that has to be used. It's a diagnosis code according to the reason for you being prescribed that medication. And I'm not going to divulge the code, but I do know my code. I know the code that I had to use, and that had to be given to the pharmacy for them to process it under the Eli Lilly savings card discount. Otherwise, I would have to pay complete full price. If you do not have the diagnostics code, then the Eli Lilly savings card cannot be used, from my understanding, and from the explanation that was given to me by multiple pharmacists. That's the procedure. So it's not an in and out thing, okay? It's definitely not an in and out thing when you self-paying like this. It has to really, you have to still go through the mechanisms of administrative approval of some sort. So Eli Lilly savings card requires an approvable insurance for a discount, just for that Eli Lilly savings part, and it requires a diagnostics code to be provided by the physician, which requires the physician to call, or the clinician, if they have a clinician as an aide or whatnot, to call the pharmacy and give them the information over the phone. That is a procedure, not just by word of mouth through the patient. So you have to go through steps. Let me know if you didn't have to go through these steps, because I would be very surprised and intrigued. But from my complete experience and the information that I was given by said pharmacist, you have to provide some of this information in order to get the Eli Lilly savings discount, and in order to get your RX coupon discount. You cannot double coupon. That was a hurt piece. I was thinking, yes, that could knock off maybe a $200 or $150 per box. Let's go. No. You gotta really cut that option. You can't double coupon to get zepbound or Mounjaro. No, Lord. I said, they'll cut an angle. They will cut a frugal angle in a minute. Because, you know, we thinking, how can we do this? Especially for those extreme couponists, okay? I wanted to get into that life. Play around with that a little bit, because it just looks so liberating and fun or whatnot. But I didn't want to get addicted to it, you know, and just have a room full of massive products and goods. And then I seem like I can never spend it down, because I keep accumulating it, because I'm addicted to the process of extreme couponing. So you know what I'm saying? Like, then it just becomes a major storage area of hoarding in the house. It's like, okay, at what point will you stop extreme couponing and start actually eating or using the goods and products that you've accumulated? And then, you know what I'm saying? That's why I can't really get into it, but it's amazing. I love watching it when they had a series out for it. I don't know if it's still available now. They doing series, because I still watch it. I watch Hoarders. I think this stuff is just very interesting. And also still can be a form of mental illness in a way. A lot of things can be connected to mental illness, you guys. So, y'all, I wanted to make sure I gave this information to the peoples, because we have newbies coming in, fresh to GLP1 medication, zepbound, Mounjaro, or Ozempic, or Wegovy. They do also have saving cards applied for that. I'm not too familiar with the administrative process for the approval, of the savings card if it's on the same line as the procedure for Lilly's savings card, but they have a savings card and they may have or may not have the same procedures. So if you are on that medication or want to be on that medication, look further into the details for the insurance approval per Nova savings card, Nova Nordisk savings card, and just the RX savings. But details for those who are in the Ozempic / Wegovy lane, Nova Nordisk / those prices on the pens, and that is a major move and maybe a major competitive move because the zepbound pens weren't slashed, but the Wegovy pens slashed. Okay, the pens itself, they didn't vial Wegovy, from my understanding. They didn't vial Ozempic, and I don't believe I've heard talk about potential vial creation for Ozempic and Wegovy. So what Nova Nordisk did was slash the pens in half. You getting pens for $4.99. For the pens, you getting $4.99. Wegovy pens. Still unclear if it applies to Ozempic. I'm not sure, but I know specific information was relayed for Wegovy via news. So the Wegovy pens, $4.99, slashed in half. You can't beat that. For those who are Semaglutide, because you know Semaglutide has been officially now deemed to be out of shortage by the FDA. And then of course now it's entered into the same posture that tirzepatide's lawsuit, when it was deemed no longer in shortage, is in. OFA versus FDA brought on a lawsuit on behalf in regard to semaglutide being no longer in shortage. Now that's going to be a major one because you know these telehealth companies out here have been pushing semaglutide strongly, even before tirzepatide. And then when tirzepatide declined due to the FDA rulings, or the potential of it declining and ending due to the FDA rulings, a lot of people had more comfort, stability, and security in the use of semaglutide and availability of semaglutide being still distributed as a compound. So it was always, you know what, if tirzepatide is not available, semaglutide will always be available. At the end of the day, semaglutide and tirzepatide are on its way out. People need to start redirecting themselves to the brand. That's just what it is. This is where it's going. The decision in regard to tirzepatide still remains. The judge denied that motion in regard to the preliminary injunction cut. Will it be appealed to extend the use of it longer until the outcome of another decision? And according to further news relayed, the same judge, Judge Pittman, that made that ruling for tirzepatide compound is the same judge sitting on the OFA versus FDA in regard to semaglutide. It's the same judge sitting on that matter. So a similar decision can be presumed to be made by that judge, that if you're going to motion for a preliminary injunction or move forward for a stay, denied. That's what it's looking like, y'all. So what I'm saying is, looking at the legal trajectory and the pattern, it's all pointing to brand medications. Lilly's winning, Novo Nordisk is winning on making sure they secure their brand medication over the compound market. That's what's happening. You suck it up, pull our britches up, keep it moving, don't get distracted, and see how can you make your GLP1 lifestyle continue. Some people are still on their journeys, haven't finished losing all their weight. Some people are almost there to maintenance. And it doesn't mean that it's over. You're just beginning a new lifestyle. And then some are there in maintenance, right there. Once you're in maintenance, you still need time to get acquainted. Get your body acquainted to different formulas of maintenance strategies. When you're playing with your calorie expenditure and the number of calories to maintain your weight. And if you're playing with body recomposition, eating a little bit more calories, but still being in a deficit based off of your calories expended out, based off your movement and exercise, which will still give you a deficit amount if you are exercising, with a slight increase in your calorie consumption. So the phases are real and require the use of GLP1 medication, in my opinion. Especially if you can't sustain the maintenance on your own through just the nutrition and fitness incorporation. Just need a little bit more help. That GLP1 medication is vital. And I stand by that. And it's vital for me. So I think you guys needed to know that information. I had to just throw in the news in there. That's just how it was flowing and it came to mind. But primarily this video was for a heads up that you can't double coupon. If you're thinking you could double coupon to get Lilly's medication for Mounjaro and zepbound, you can't, because you're going to be countered. It's the Lilly savings card or an RX coupon. So you have the Lilly savings card, and if your insurance, like I said, is approvable, of course you get the Lilly savings card discount. But if it happens to be approvable on the second level where you can get it dropped to the copay of your insurance provider, you could get it $25 for $25, or for whatever the low copay your insurance provider has according to your policy. So, like, check with your insurance provider ahead to see what your copay would be if it's approved. You want to make sure you know if your insurance is approvable or not. You want to know if it's approvable for Lilly savings card, and if it's approvable in general for the overall complete coverage of the GLP1 brand medication. If not, full price with the RX coupon. Be prepared to provide additional information when you do refill the prescription. That's the key. Now, before you get to refilling or filling the prescription, because you may not already have an existing refill, that leads me to first step really, which is a doctor's approval, physician's approval for the brand medication, or clinician's approval, whatnot, which is, they still should be a certified doctor, MD. Even using these telehealth companies. You need a script from your primary doctor, and that will require an in-person, for the most part, visit. If you're doing that traditional way and not going through telehealth options for them to try to get the brand medication for you, the traditional way is you're going to have to get a script approved from your primary physician. That's where it starts. That's approved. Then you see if your insurance covers it. If it doesn't, then you just pay for it full price using an RX coupon discount. If your insurance is not approvable for the Lilly savings discount, so you're going to pay a little bit more always using an RX coupon, because the Lilly savings discount is the cheapest discount around for it. So that's where you start, but be aware of the steps. And you could come into some hurdles, even paying out of pocket, self-pay, if you don't provide certain information. So make sure you provide certain information if you're trying to avoid paying the 100% sticker price of the medication. You have two avenues: Lilly Savings Card if your insurance is approved, or the RX coupon route, single care coupon among many. One or the other. RX, Lilly. KW coupon, y'all. Hope that information was good for you. Gonna grab the rest of my boxes today, y'all, because I'm in stack mode. And continue my Lipo B, because I'm tracking that data too. Let's go. This officially is my anniversary. Baby, 3/8 of 2024, I began this journey with GLP1. Made it to maintenance, still here, and gonna continue going. Hope you do too. See you in the next video. Be real.